Hello and welcome to episode 17 on the Pallegney map. So just as I was loading up the game there, I noticed we have played it now for 24 hours, well 24 and a half hours, so a full day's playing, and I think we're getting on pretty good, even though we're nearly broke. We have 8,300 and we're probably not going to have too much left now in a minute because we need to hire that's the wrong more. We need to hire the windrower, because in the previous episode there we mowed our grass field, so we're going to make silage, so we need to hire the windrower and roll that up, and we're going to need to hire the wrapper as well. So yeah, we're going to be tight on money, I think. Although I could check now and see is there any contracts to do. So yeah, let's do that, and we could get a worker doing the contract. Oh, baling. Yeah, well, we might come back to the baling one because we're going to actually need our baler. Fertilizing, yeah. But that'd mean we'd have to buy the fertilizer. Harvesting. Spinach. Yeah, that might be a good one. Yeah. Hoeing. Yeah, we'll do a hoeing one here. Field 48. Accept that, and we can get the John Deere and get our hoe. Yeah, I do like that John Deere, it's nice. Looks a bit funny with the hoe on the back of it though. Yeah, I'd like to get a couple more of the old school tractors, if any mods come out. Probably the Fiat 11090, I like that tractor, that's nice. So here's this job here now, so we just get the worker started here, right. We'll fly to the shop and pick up the rake. Oh yeah, those straw bales on the trailer, had to buy those in the last episode. Yeah, they were 4 or 5 grand I think it was for like 6 bales, so we're not gonna have any straw for a while either, so cattle might have to do without bedding for a little while, because I don't want to be paying 4 grand every time I want a few bales, especially when we have 0 money. Right. Lease this 1300. Okay. Yeah, in fact, I think we'll actually get another worker doing a contract. Yeah, will we do that harvesting one? Yeah, spinach, right, borrow items. Where was it? Field 3. Oh, I think we did some contract work in that field before. Oh, I better move this back out of the way. The gate. Wrong machine. Okay, yeah, we'll get this worker set up this. Okay, so that's the worker set up there harvesting that spinach. And yeah, that McCormick tractor there, that's a nice looking tractor. I'm from Ireland and you wouldn't see too many of them, but that one looks good anyway. So there's our sorghum to the right of us. I think that should be ready to harvest in the next 2 months. I'm kind of kicking myself now though, because I did see that you could plant oats, and that's what we really needed, was oats in there for the straw, because I don't think you get straw off it. I don't know, I haven't really planted it before, so anyway, we'll get this all rolled up here and get it baled up. And there's probably going to be a few time lapses in this video, just because between the baling and that and the contracts, yeah, I think we're going to have to try and do as many contracts as we can over the next few months, just to be bringing in money. And yeah, I think I was saying before in a previous episode, well, we've kind of 2 goals in this series. The first one being is we took out a loan to get the farm all set up, and we maxed out our loan, so it's just over $1 million, I think it was. And so the goal would be to repay that loan. And then another kind of goal I was saying was, I haven't done a vineyard before ever on Farm Simulator, so because this is a French map, it'd be nice to have a vineyard somewhere, which Actually, there's a cool stone building over near our dairy. So I was just thinking it might be. It does look like some sort of animal enclosure, but we could always put a vineyard up there. I think that might be a good idea. I think it's good to have some sort of goals, something to work towards. Okay, so that's the field all rode up. We can go back this way to the yard, and the workers finished that hoeing contract. So I think there is another hoeing contract. We could probably do that as well. And I wonder, is that other worker, is he nearly full? We'll have to check on that as well. Almost drove over my canola. We just put the rake back here out of the way. Ooh, crash into the wall. Right, contracts. Where am I? That's that one completed. Collect. Yes, we will collect that. And we want to see this one. Field 60. We'll accept that. So where is field 60? Off up the top of the map. You do not have access to this land. That was weird when I was driving over in a car. Why is that thing flashing there? I was there a great demand for something? What is that place? Hang on now, am I going the right way? I am. Which is unusual because I'm normally going the wrong way. So, what way do we want to go? We can head up for what, field 100 and then take a left. Yeah, I do like this map. It's very well detailed. It's well done now, in fairness to the map maker. But as I was saying, I'm from Ireland, so I would prefer to be playing on an Irish map, just because I don't like the open fields. I think it looks more realistic if there's hedges and stuff. I find with the open fields you just tend to just fly straight across the fields, taking shortcuts. Yeah, there's a good few of these kind of animal enclosures dotted around the map as well. This field is kind of in the middle of nowhere. I'm gonna get stuck in this tree. No, I didn't. It's a wonder. John Deere's starting to struggle a bit now on the hill. We're dropping down. Oh no, we're going up again. 22 miles an hour. And we made it. Okay, I'd say this lad's ready to be emptied here. Yeah, so I was saying I like the McCormick tractor. It looks good there. The red and black, the black roof. What has he done? He's done what? 2 runs around the headland. He's kind of getting caught up in this corner here, is he? Going around in circles. Which side does it empty on now, this shock? Oh, this trailer isn't going to hold too much. Oh, right, that's what that thing was flashing. That's where we have to bring this. Right, I suppose we'll go and empty this. Okay, so the worker has finished that hone contract. Oh, it's a bit tight for turning there. I don't know whether to start another contract because I feel like I'm trying to do too much here now. Because there's going to be a couple of runs to the sell point for that spinach contract. And the John Deere's up the top of the map, so take a bit of time to get that back to the yard. So maybe we'll just continue with the baling here and carting the spinach. So yeah, I think we have a good few bales of silage, enough to keep us going for a while. So the plan is to try and cut as much silage as we can up until December and then sell it all. Or we'll see if we need to keep some bales, but I think we have a good few there anyway. But yeah, I think it was the one full trailer, our bale trailer is about 55 grand. So it'd be nice if we had 2 or 3 trailers to sell in December. So I just didn't record driving here on the road because I feel the video might be getting a bit long. So that's why I didn't show that. And I'll probably do the same. I'll deliver this back to the field, and I'll catch you back in the baler. Alright. Okay, we are back baling. There's not too much left now. But I wouldn't think we're going to get to wrap these in this episode. So that'll be in the next episode, I'd say. And yeah, the grass always goes funny under that bridge. It always ends up in just a big pile either side of the bridge. I wonder what is this? That must be the train, is it? Yeah, train tracks. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of bonus we get for that spinach contract. Because it's taken a long time. There's a lot of work involved in it, between carting and stuff. But yeah, doing 1 or 2 contracts a month now, I think is going to keep us out of bankruptcy. Because our loan is costing us, I don't know what it is, like 3,400 or something a month. So yeah, it's costing a nice bit. So I never reset the bale counter when I started the field, but the baler has 159 bales on it now so far since we bought it from new. But yeah, I always forget to reset the counter, but looking at it there, we're after getting a good few bales off it. This field was fully fertilised, so that helps. So that's it, pretty much finished. There's a few little bits here and there, but we can get those the next time. Yeah, so we'll probably end the episode there, just because I don't know, I just have a feeling the video is getting a bit long. So yeah, in the next episode we'll wrap up those bales, we'll finish that spinach contract, and we might do maybe a fertilizing contract or two, and then we'll be moving on to the next month. Alright, well, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll catch you in the next one. Alright, bye.